Today on SVG News, the two-time puts the ball in this basketball star's court. Meanwhile, one of the world's most beloved brawler-turned-action heroes tightens its grip around the world of gaming. It's gonna rock.
Play it subtle.
Fortnite is no stranger to pop culture crossovers and guest appearances. The recent Zero Crisis finale mission, the one that ushered in the arrival of Chapter 2 Season 6, highlights that in a very big way.
The 0 point is imploding! We've lost control! Save yourself!
If I don't stop this, it could destroy all existence!
It kicks off with a cinematic that shows Agent Jones fighting alongside a rather impressive cast of characters, such as Kratos from God of War, Master Chief from Halo, and more. One particular character in Zero Crisis finale, however, the Foundation, has a very big role despite being a relative newcomer.
Geno!
I can get you to Geno.
And the sisters?
I can get you all of them. But I need your help to fix that.
Thanks to an Instagram video from a well-known actor, some are finally beginning to connect the dots. Or, in this man's parlance, they can finally smell what the Foundation is cooking. In the waning hours of March 16th, Dwayne Johnson shared an update to his Instagram feed, which started out at first like one of his usual motivational messages. He spoke in vague terms about what a big day it was in a certain world. He talked about how that world connected to his and let fans know he was continuing to put in the work. It was at that point that the man once known as The Rock dropped a bit of a bombshell.
This is all done to strengthen and evolve and grow the power and the force known as the Foundation.
With his trademark eyebrow raise, Johnson seemed to confirm what now makes total sense if you played Zero Crisis finale, or at least watched footage of it. Johnson may have been the voice behind the Foundation. The voice is a bit modulated, of course, but it's tough to ignore how much it indeed sounds like him.
We'll both have to find our way back. No matter what happens, do not give up. I will find you.
This is further bolstered by the fact that, according to Reddit user Smear Reddit, the voice files for the Foundation's lines in Fortnite are installed to a folder named DJ. It's hard to ignore all of the evidence pointing to Dwayne Johnson as the person who is playing the Foundation in Zero Crisis finale. Of course, no one can be absolutely certain until either Johnson or Epic Games comes out with an official confirmation. Until then, fans will be left to wonder if the Foundation survived the events of Zero Crisis finale and if he'll be back in the future. Professional athletes are used to defending their titles. It's a major part of the gig. Sometimes, however, it's nice to have a bit of an assist when the haters come calling. During a recent argument on Twitter, professional basketball player Kevin Durant was under siege from a group of critics when none other than Dr. Disrespect came to the rescue. Not only did the two-time champion weigh in with his thoughts, but he may have completely shut down Durant's critics with his response.
You better show some damn respect.
On March 18th, someone on Twitter tagged Durant in a tweet slamming his career on the court. They wrote, quote, "I've never seen nobody carried like Kevin Durant. For him to be an all-time great, he never prove it." In response, Durant tweeted, "I'm convinced y'all don't watch basketball and you just want a response from me." Oof, that one stings.
Burn for a burn, baby. That's in the Bible.
This sets off a flurry of replies. Some fans were impressed by Durant's comeback and offered their support for the player, while others doubled down on the original post's criticisms of Durant. That's when Dr. Disrespect threw his hat in the ring. With his trademark sense of humor and bluster, the doc tweeted, "Can I step in here, KD? They don't understand what it's like to be 6'8" or taller. They don't understand what it's like to have a 37-inch vert and silky smooth shimmy shake fadeaway in the post." Dr. Disrespect encouraged Durant not to even bother acknowledging the haters. "We're way better," he concluded.
What's the tallest mountain in the US?
I don't know.
Me neither. I just know I'm standing on top of it.
Durant responded, saying that he feels like Twitter is specifically made for arguing about things like this. He told the doc, quote, "It's a simple concept for me, LOL." While the exchange ended there, fans of the two titans were seriously excited to see it happen. Some of the replies to Dr. Disrespect's tweet expressed incredulity that it even happened, while another fan was happy to proclaim the interaction the greatest crossover in history. Of course, Durant has a history in the esports world as an investor, so it may have just been a matter of time before these two cross paths.